We want to join the City Accelerator program to leverage the learning from Living Cities, their great consultants, Griffin and Strong, and also the learning from the other participants in the cohort program.
We have been very fortunate to work with Living Cities on several initiatives, and every time we have an opportunity to work with them and be a part of a conversation, I think that we have a lot to add because we're a binational community. We're the 20th largest city in the United States.
Well, the city program that we're speaking about today can have deep opportunities for people of color in this marketplace. That what we have to do is make sure that all of the small business operators have an opportunity to understand the value proposition that procurement brings.
We want to address the issue of first having the opportunity to take a deep dive and look at ourselves to make sure that there's no artificial impediments within our procurement process, and ultimately develop a certification program for MBEs, women-owned businesses, and veteran-owned businesses.
We have over 44,000 veterans who live within the city limits and people who've chosen to stay here.
One of the differences between the city of El Paso and some of the other potential candidates is that we're the second largest military base, or one of the largest military bases in the country.
My own experience as a veteran and as a minority in the city is twofold. One, the city is the most open, caring, wonderful, and inclusive city that one can imagine.
I think this procurement initiative is fantastic for multiple reasons. Number one, I think it's going to raise the awareness across the board for small businesses. I think it's an opportunity for business leaders and people who have already engaged to help others learn how to engage in a professional way.
So within our proposal, we've identified that we're going to have a series of workshops with our strategic partners, both the Hispanic Chamber, the Greater Chamber, and other partners within our business ecosystem.
As a person of color and a business owner in the El Paso marketplace, I feel very fortunate that over the years I've built the kind of relationships, and I think relationships are the key to ensuring that we have an opportunity to be visible in areas where we have a chance to win.
51% of our population are women. How do we ensure that people see themselves as being able to start a small business or see themselves as being a leader within that, with the population that we have?
I think the key thing as we look at our community, which is over 80% Hispanic, that what we have to do is make sure that all of the small business operators have an opportunity to understand the value proposition that procurement brings.
This is a great initiative for El Paso, which I believe is the most unique border city in the world, and also a city that is poised for an explosive growth above and beyond what currently has existed, and has, I believe, the greatest potential of a city its size in our nation.
I think the city leadership, including council and the mayor, have already identified that this type of initiative is needed in our community. What we need to remember, though, that as we receive the grant and implement it, we're talking about a process that can transform the way the city does business for generations to come.
The expo has been really tremendous for our company. I mean, it grants us a lot of exposure to meet and greet with some not only potential customers, but maybe some other potential vendors that we weren't aware of that might fit kind of our value proposition to our customers, and kind of meet somewhere in the middle to kind of be able to create a lot more value for the customers that we service.
In the middle of the expo, we went and met the other businesses and got to see who is out there supporting the city and the expo, and what they have to do, and just the same way that we get to meet people that we've maybe we would have never had an opportunity to directly meet with somebody. We're able to meet with other businesses too.
And every year we noticed there were more people and more people, which gave us more opportunities to network. It's helped us to grow the business, but one of the most important things is that we've also met some subcontractors at the expo that generally we would have never met.
We all know that when small businesses, minority-owned business, and veteran-owned businesses grow, that they hire more people within our community and thus help build a strong and vibrant regional economy.